everybody, I am going to demonstrate a very supported dhanurasana backbend using my halasana benches and a chair and some blocks. It took me a couple of minutes to really situate my props and get them right for my own body. So if you have some props at home that you'd like to play around with, you just might have to do a little arranging, a little experimentation to find that your spine feels supported so that you can really get that spinal extension that we're looking for, that front body opening when we're in dhanurasana. So I'm going to go over here and start to show you my setup. It's very elaborate. I've got two halasana benches. One's a little bit shorter than the other one, so I put a little extra blanket for support on my spine. And then what I'm going to do is sit on the very edge. So my tush is kind of at the edge, and my sits bones are going to roll and lengthen towards the backs of my knees. So I'm not really tucking my tailbone, I'm extending my sits bones towards the backs of my knees, getting my pelvis to lengthen and my lower lumbar spine to lengthen. And then I've got blocks here just to support, because if your legs are too low, it might pinch your lower back. So in the beginning, it's good just to let the legs and the feet be elevated. And then I'm going to round the spine to open up the back vertebrae. So open up, create some space. And then as I open up, I'm going to slowly come down, right? And just check and see how I feel. Reposition my hips, lengthen my sits bones. So I really want to feel the pubic bone kind of lifting up towards the heart space. And feel your inner thighs rolling towards one another, just engaging towards the midline. So not necessarily hugging them together to touch, but just don't let them splay out, right? That can also cause lower back pinching or discomfort. All right, once you have that, you can extend your arms. So I've got the chair there. So I'm going to extend my arms and really feel my heart space opening up. So the back of my sternum, like the back of my heart space, right behind the sternum. It's kind of lifting up towards the front of the chest. And I'm feeling a nice lift in my upper thoracic spine. But I'm continuing to lengthen through my sits bones towards the backs of my knees. And then I feel pretty good in my low back, so maybe I'll extend my heels and just lengthen. So at this point, the fronts of my thighs are really working. I feel a lengthening through the front of the thighs, but they are not by any means relaxing. So when you're in dhanurasana, whether you're in a supported pose or not, the fronts of the thighs really are on fire. They're really working, right? And that is to open up the front body and protect the back body, right? So the back body is really working. No pinching in the low back. I feel pretty good. Take a nice deep breath. And then as I exhale, I'm going to bend the knees, place the feet back, let my arms come down. And then to come up, I'm not going to lead with my head. I'm going to try to lead with my heart. So maybe I'll pull these blocks a little closer, come up onto my elbows, and then push myself back up. So that's a lot. But it's a nice way, especially if you have problems knowing what your pelvis is doing in this pose. It's a nice way to feel support. And then eventually when you're going into your full pose without any support, you can really feel the difference your props can make and what they've taught the body about how it connects and what feels right and what doesn't. Right? It's all a big exploration, an act of devotion. And I hope that these tips will help you out. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment box for me, and I will do my best to address any questions or issues you might have. So just keep practicing. Have a good one.